Good evening, everybody. It's 35 degrees here at the home office in Clinton, Mo. I hope everybody had a fantastic Tuesday. Just want to do a brief update tonight on what we can expect here over the next week or two. I've got a little tidbit of exciting news that might for some of you snow lovers as we get closer to Christmas. So I will get into that here in just a little bit. So we have lots to go over. I want to start first with what's going on above our heads at about the 15,000 feet level, 15 to 18,000. Taking a look at that's where our jet streams are at. The jet stream is what actually steers all of the storm systems and the high pressures and the low pressures. So far, because of El Nino, it has allowed what's called a split flow, a split jet stream. So we have a northern jet stream, which is the Arctic jet stream, and then we have a southern jet stream, which pulled most of the moisture and the temperature from the Pacific across, and we are going to be having this split flow for much of the winter and likely for much of 2024. So as you can see on your screen right now, we are dominated right now by a northeast flow. This is part of the Arctic jet stream. We are getting winds out of the northwest. That's what's driving these cooler temperatures that we have had the last couple mornings down into the low 20s. So we are under a northwest flow right now. Now, if you notice, when I put this into motion as well, if you notice this right here, this is our storm system that's going to set up for Thursday into Friday here in west central Missouri. That's going to be bringing us some snowfall. Possibility, a very small sliver of possibility, there could be some snow on the back tail end of this system when it moves across late Thursday night into Friday morning. So I do want to put this into motion, let you guys see the overall pattern. This is much more than just west central Missouri, but it gives you an idea of what we can expect on the larger scale of things. Now, you kind of keep your eye right here, you'll see a little bit of spin. That is the low pressure system that will be moving across into the four corners right down here that will provide the moisture for Thursday and Friday. And if you see, there's a little bit of a spin and it will park itself right there at the four corners, and that's what's going to be bringing us our rain and thunderstorms. I don't believe that we are going to see any severe weather. We could have a strong storm or two, mainly south of a Butler to Osceola over the Warsaw line. There could be the possibility of a few strong storms Thursday night, but for the most part, the severe threat is very, very minimal. If you can see here on the Storm Prediction Center, there is just your common thunderstorms north of Springfield. Looks like right around to the Nevada, Joplin, maybe as far north as southern St. Clair County, just under a just your normal, not your marginal risk, but just your normal everyday thunderstorms. However, there could be just enough instability where you could see a couple of stronger storms the further south that you go, maybe along the I-44 corridor. So that's the setup for Thursday and the Friday. The rainfall is it continues to grow just a little bit stronger. We could get an inch or better here in west central Missouri. So And it's probably going to come down pretty hard on Thursday night. That's when we're going to see the bulk of our moisture is going to be on Thursday night. And we could see upward to an inch, and I'll get the rainfall totals here in just a moment. Go ahead and put this into motion as we go into the 4th and into the 5th. There's going to be an Arctic high pressure system and a low pressure system that will be taking reins here in the Midwest on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of December. We're talking next week, midweek. It's going to be pulling in some much colder air from the north, and will set up another small chance that we could see some frozen precip around the 5th. So that will be something that I will be keeping an eye on. So we've got Friday the 1st, and then we got Tuesday into Wednesday around the 5th and 6th of December. We have 2 slight chances, depending on where that low sets up. We have a potential to see some snowfall out of one of those 2. The further north you go, the better chance. So north of I-70 stands a little bit better chance to see possibility of some snow. But then again, it's a very small chance. But do want to keep everybody aware of that. And then as we move into around the 6th, 7th, if you start noticing, we're going to have a ridge. This is a ridge that's going to set up. That's going to be bringing some warmer temperatures back into the Midwest and west central Missouri around the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And then as we go forward, you notice we're going to be dominated by that southern jet stream. So we're going to have some nice weather up until around the 11th and 12th. This will be our next cold push of air that will be coming out of Canada into the Midwest, and that's what you see right here. So as this ridge builds up to our west, it's going to usher in cold Canadian air into the Midwest around the 12th of December, and then we start a slight warm up. And this is the system that we could see a white Christmas. So this is a very, very strong low that is actually, all 3 models are projecting a very, very deep and strong low pressure system that will be diving down into Southern California, northern Mexico, and then eventually shoot up into the Midwest right around the 18th to the 23rd of December. So this could be a potential to be our first big winter storm coming in right during the holidays of Christmas. So definitely keeping my eye on that storm as we get closer to Christmas. Now let's take a look at, we've seen what the upper level is going to be happening and the jet stream and how it's steering. Let's take a look at the precipitation and what it is going to cause. So I am going to move these forward a few screens here. And we're going to first talk about the storm system coming in Thursday night into Friday. As you see, this low pressure system is going to come right here to the sweet spot, right here to the 4 corners, and will provide plenty of lift, plenty of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico to create some showers, thunder showers, and thunderstorms here in west central Missouri. Just looking at chat here, Yeah, Catherine, I did see 2 to 3 inches, and I even saw a couple of reports over 4 inches of snow on Saturday. Good evening, Lucky. Um, we are talking about the storm system coming in on Thursday and Friday. So we got that low pressure system right in a sweet spot. Again, it gets a little deeper and a little stronger each model run. So I really don't think it's going to be a stretch to see an inch of rain overnight for most of west central Missouri. And you notice the 540 line inching just a little bit closer. We start to see a little blue here on the back side of this low pressure system. Now this is actually where the models begin to kind of differ a little bit. We are actually on the GFS model right now. That's the global American model, and it's not showing a whole lot of winter precip with this on Friday. Our low on Thursday night is 36 degrees, so a little bit too warm. However, a couple of the models are showing some wraparound snow on the back side of this low pressure Thursday night into Friday morning. So we're just a couple days away from that. So the models are holding pretty steady. We're not going to see much rain, but there's still a possibility. We need to watch for any backside snow with this system. And then as we continue on, this is now we start to get to the system that be coming in around the second, third, fourth, and fifth. That's going to be next week. You notice up here in northwest Missouri there is some strong, actually that's some pretty moderate snow up here in northwest Missouri around looks like Bob Brown Conservation Area, Maryville, up in that area. And then we see that 540 line begin to dip down. I am expecting to see, let's see here, I am expecting to see some very cold temperatures associated with this passage of the cold front right around the 5th of December. And you'll be able to see why here in just a moment. We got this low pressure system coming in from Canada, and it's going to drag those temperatures down with it right around the 4th to 5th. And you'll see that 540 line really begin to dip down. And notice there's some rain showers, some snow showers in west central Missouri. This will be on Monday the 4th, Tuesday the 5th, and Wednesday the 6th. It's not showing a lot of moisture associated with it, but it's something that we need to keep a close eye on here over the next 48 hours. And then, of course, as we move forward to the 5th, that's when we start to see some of this snow showers start to move into west central Missouri, northern Missouri. That's what we need to be paying attention to. The 540 line clear down here in southern Oklahoma. Remember, that's where it is 32 degrees, and the likelihood of frozen precip becomes a reality. And then as that gets pushed off, we begin our warm-up. Remember that ridge I was telling you guys about? That ridge will begin to push into our area and bump up temperatures ahead of our next system that will be coming in right around, let's see, it should be coming up here right around the 11th and 12th. That is on December 12th. This will be probably an all-rain event for that one. And then as we get close, we start to see this system that will be affecting us right around the 15th through the 22nd, 23rd. And that will be a powerhouse system that will be coming in from the Pacific. That will be marching across the Midwest. So let's take a look at temperatures. And temperatures right now, right around the 34, 35 degree mark. We are seeing some southerly breezes, which is very comfortable when you're outside to get those southerly breezes. As we move closer to the 5th, I'll just go ahead and bump this on up here. There's that low pressure system. You can start to see winds coming out of the south, winds coming out of the north. That's the center of that low pressure system on Friday. And it will make its trek and look like the center of it right around St. Louis by 2 o'clock on Friday. So that front will be to our east. Rain should start coming to a stop. We'll be getting northwest winds on Friday. Temperatures will drop a little bit on Friday as well. And then we go into the 5th. I'm just going to kind of fast forward this. Notice this right here is the front. Notice we have southeast winds coming through part of west central Missouri. Northwest wind coming in for the northern part of west central Missouri. So you can see where that front is right along my cursor on the 4th. And then as we go to into the 5th, we start to see, let's see here, let's go on. We start to see those north winds and some snow showers begin to fall up around the Kansas City area. Strong northwest winds coming on Tuesday the 5th, as well as high temperatures at 5 o'clock right around the 35 degree mark on Tuesday the 5th. So, in light of all this, guys, let's just kind of do a small recap. I gave you a lot of information. We're going to have the rain start to move in on Thursday afternoon. The bulk of our rainfall will come overnight on Thursday with the possibility of some wraparound snow Thursday night into Friday morning. And then we're not going to drop below freezing on Thursday night. So our chances of seeing any snow is going to be very slim, but it's something we need to watch. Then we start a little bit of a warm-up. Saturday, we're going to be looking at temperatures back into the 50s again. 50s for the first part of next week until Tuesday, when this cold front begins to march its way through west central Missouri, bringing with it some more rainfall and the possibility of some snow showers for just about all of west central Missouri right now. So in light of all this, all the information that I have given you guys tonight, so here is my current thinking. The teacher snow day probability for north of the river on Friday, December 1st, just a measly 10% chance. South of the river, not 0, but only 5%. The TSP for Tuesday and Wednesday, December 5th, for all of west central Missouri, north and south of the river, 10%. The WCP, the white Christmas probability, we are going to be looking at 15% right now. That's extremely high to be 20. Let's see here. Actually, we're going to be about 30 days out. So that is extremely high. But there is a good probability that we are going to have an Arctic front as well as some snowfall right around that week of Christmas. So definitely something I am paying very close attention to, watching all the model runs every night. We can expect up to an inch of rain, maybe a little bit more than that on the rainfall for Thursday night into Friday. I will continue to update in our Facebook group whenever these models come out. If I see anything different, I will make sure and update you on what we got going on. So, hope everybody has a good rest of the night. Hi, Greg. thanks for tuning in tonight. I will be putting the Thursday night into Friday. No freezing rain, Alan. I really don't think we're going to get cold enough. Two of the models show some flurries. They show some flurries actually on Thursday night on two of the models, but I think we can kind of assume they're kind of the outlier models right now. When I look at the hotographs, we're going to be too warm in the upper levels, and I do not think that our dew point will get below freezing either. I think we're going to be hovering right around the 35-degree mark, but just a little bit of a sway of that low pressure system to usher in a little bit colder air, and we very well could see some flurries, but no freezing rain, nothing that's going to affect any kind of travel here in West Central Missouri south of I-70. I do not see that happening at all. I'll be posting the link in our Facebook group in case you guys came in late or want to watch it in its entirety again. And again, for the teachers, I'm doing my best, trying to get you a snow day. But number one, we're having these systems coming in on the weekend, which is not a good thing. And number two, it seems like that we have been just on the edge of these systems, either to the south or to the north. But hopefully we'll have one coming up pretty soon. December 5th, Gary Lezak is going to be coming out with Weather 2020 winter forecast, as well as the introduction to the new website weather2020.com, in which they will have state-of-the-art interactive maps to be able to go out 3 months in advance on a particular date, particular time, anywhere around the world, and be able to get a forecast for that date. The 3-month guarantee is the 3-month guarantee through Weather 2020 and the LRC is just as accurate as the 3-day forecast from the National Weather Service. So very, very impressed with what they've come out with so far with this LRC and the model behind it. So very much looking forward to that coming out here next week. So if anybody has any questions, as always, shoot me a text. Throw me a message on the website or on Facebook, and I'll be more than happy to get back with you. The Christmas forecast is still kind of iffy right now, but I will be updating that every week as we get closer to Christmas. So everybody have a great Tuesday night, and I'll be talking to you all very soon.